So, years and years and years ago, I started Kentucky Route Zero. And Sam and I tried to continue it, well, restart it. But upon going back to continue where we left off, I had the realization that somehow skipped the entertainment and Act 2. Or Act 2 and the entertainment. So that entire LP is kind of just messed up. But I do have Acts 1, 2, 3, and 4 from the original LP from years and years ago. I'm going to finish Act 5. I'll do the intermissions as well and insert them in proper places on the playlist, but I need to do this. Let's go. This is one of those games that has weighed on me for a long time. Oh, it's good to be back on the Zero. So I did see how the last one ended. The end of Act 4 was. That's everything, right? I'm afraid you carried more than your share. Nah, I'm used to it. TVs are pretty heavy, too. How are you holding up? Tired, but I think it rained. Rained a lot, I mean. May I use your phone, Miss Shannon? Oh yeah, shit, the battery's dead. So are we ready to go? So where is 5 Dogwood Drive? We'll have Ezra go scout ahead. Nice morning for a walk, but a bit muddy. I am currently this dragonfly leading Ezra, or I guess I am Ezra leading the cat around. Or was the cat? No, the cat's not Ezra. A blue. Are we gonna go down to Xanadu? Oh, this is a weird controlling mechanic. I'm not gonna lie. Oh man, I always forget how just damn gorgeous this game is. Alright, let's find what we gotta do. It has been genuinely years since I gotten this far. Will it still fly? Oh yeah. She just got banged up a little in the storm. I'll cover her up. I'll have her up and running again by this afternoon, I'm sure. Okay, Clyde. Can I fly it? Well, how's your upper body strength? It's good. Really good. The old girl is operated by pulleys. I mean 100% mechanical. Well, except for the throttle. Dots. I could do that. I admire your confidence, young man. Yep, just a little bent metal. Alright, so it looks like that's just going to be a conversation that continues. First they observed only the truck from a distance. It was an alien carcass, something that made more sense in death than in life. The company had dropped it off in the middle of the day when everyone was at the plant. They let it sit overnight, alone and strange. Nikki thought it was ridiculous, but Ron approved. To Elmo, the truck was simply beautiful. The town didn't produce much garbage anyway, she said. Who would drive it? And where? The only road in town was the old airstrip. Everyone had agreed that this was money and attention that would have been better spent addressing the town's drainage problems. Maybe finally get started on that damned messianic ditch. Messianic. Still, they had a few things to dispose of. Broken flower pots, empty glass bottles, clothes that didn't fit anymore. Gradually fell into the habit of collecting waste and carrying it to the truck. Once a month, some shadows would come in from the night woods and haul the garbage away on a cart. It's just like shadow people everywhere and no... Huh. Wanda's sleeping. Alright. It's funny, a lot of these characters are in Pueblo de Nada and the other intermissions. Don't see any clouds. Dots. It'll probably rain anyhow. Yeah, it always does. So this takes place after in Pueblo de Nada, huh? This headstone has no name on it. Maybe it belongs to a wild animal. Maybe it was his choice. Some stubborn old man not wanting the town to fuss over him, even in death. Still, a burial is not only for the dead. And you, my friend, are you looking for a place to rest? Oh, Blue. I think this is as good a place as you'll find. Seer reclined high in the tree, carving fine details into small wooden pipe. She loved this spot. The weight, the distance. She was always at a distance, watching everyone work. From this height, she could see the earth movers shaping the mounds under the draftsman's supervision. You could see him inspecting his plan, the drawing he'd made from her game, the map. Anything in here? No. Anything out over here? Something with this bell? Anything? I know we're supposed to be looking for dogwood, but honestly, I'm okay with this. George scanned the shelf. He quickly found the book he was looking for. There were only a few dozen left, more shelves than books now. The result of the experiment called the New Selection. Privately, he called it the Purge. Crystal Age, anonymous, fairly recent publication. George flipped through the pages for a minute. The binding was stiff. Fraser didn't trust anonymity. He had almost pathological need to see everything clearly and plainly. Transparency. Fraser proposed and executed experiments just like any other community member, but his experiments had a scorched earth quality. They were all destructive. He moved from one area of the community life to the next in search of excess to cut back. Lately, he turned his sight to the library. The New Selection meant decimating their stores of books according to Fraser's own inscrutable criteria. Now we are guaranteed something vital every time we take a book from the shelves. No more lost to printed chaff. Fraser's colorless voice echoed in George's mind. He felt like spitting. Instead, he tucked the book under his arm and set off for the woods. Is that a dog sleeping? Oh, it's Blue. Huh. They were beautiful animals. No, I should say. They're beautiful souls. And they're free. Say that they're free. Only, what do I mean by free? Unburdened? Howard? Sorry, I didn't realize. I didn't see you there. New in town? Picked a hell of a day. We'll just drop something off here. Oh? Well, you better hurry up. They might already be gone. Good luck. I'm off to work. Okay. Okay, well. That's all we're going to get from that. Anything in the church? I didn't think we can walk into the church. Okay, never mind. Oh, another one. Six or seven men stood in the sun about a dozen yards from the ditch, and he could hear them laughing. He tried not to hear them. Instead, he listened to the shovel punching through the dirt as he shaped the trench. It's wet dirt, mud really. Made a hungry sound as he shaped the trench walls. Glare from the noon sun made his sinuses tingle. The trench was a foot wide right now. By the time he was done, he expected to be about twice that, and run most of the way from the middle of town over to where it could drain off into the creek. The laughter quieted into greedy chuckles. He could feel the men approaching. Elmo gave Rita a tour of the cameras and wiring. She'd just been through a certificate program on public broadcasting at the community college, so no surprises there. Nikki showed her the video databank. James demonstrated the Sandin image processor. Then Ron came barreling in with an urgent expression. The image processor was a beautiful machine. Jameson inherited its care after another artist, reverse engineering it for maintenance with the help of dusty photocopied tome labeled The Distribution Religion. Rita learned just enough to make throbbing, hypnotic rainbows appear on the screen, which seemed to be the machine's favorite trick. She wondered what they used it for in practice. Ron's news was clearly bad news. Rita's heart sank a little as they listened. She knew things were unraveling, knew from experience what that looked like. Wouldn't it be nice to arrive at the beginning of something for once? But as she listened to Ron detail the power company's sudden withdrawal from town affairs, she heard other possibilities. She studied their faces and found concern, for sure, but also something like relief, hope, an awakening of play. Nikki looked like she might have been daydreaming. These were people, Rita decided, ready to step out of the company's shadow and build something of their own. Ron said the TV station would still be funded by court order. Would that be their anchor? So that is the building that the intermission takes place in Pueblo Donata. I will go back and play all those. Hey, you two. Junebug and Johnny strained to hear the noises coming from the well. Like two people talking, but not to each other. Talking to themselves, maybe? Or each alone. Think the truck's okay down there? Sure, I doubt any thief could get it started. It's true. Hey, Blue. And everyone, I guess. Really is a beautiful dog. Seems to like you. What do you think? You want to ride with this nice lady for a while? Shannon, he's sticking with you. Say you're going to return to Chicago? Eventually. I was thinking I'd just drive for a while. I've had enough driving. Yeah, all night you said, right? Hey, look what I found. What is that, an animal bone? A pipe, I think. Super ancient. It's probably 1,000 years old. I actually don't know. Looks handmade. Wonder what it's for. None of my business anyway, right? I'll just put it back in the ground. Beautiful, right? This big mound. Most of these ancient earthworks are thought to be burial mounds, but this one definitely isn't. To be honest, I don't know what it was for. I am not disappointed so far. This is kind of exactly what this should be. This is one of those games that sticks with you, you know? It's not some bombastic thing, but just sticks with you. go in the church yet? No, that's closed. Let's see. Do we have anything else we can do? Just different scenes around. It's always circles. Oh, they're trying to get the horse out of the water now. That's sad. Seems that things change each time we go around, maybe? Yeah, because they're not there anymore. Where are they now? Oh, to just be a cat. Off running through the world chasing a dragonfly. Oh. This is... Okay. I was going to say this is different, but didn't actually do anything, which is fine. I do like that all the intermission characters are here. Oh, found one. Good. Paints and chalk in the small bag. Dyer in the large bag. Stuffed dog in the small bag. Photographs of Chris in the large bag. No, in the small bag. Kendra couldn't decide. Should she keep the photo of her husband? Or should Alex keep the photo of his father? She dreaded the separation from her son. Fraser insisted it was just to help Alex develop independence and community ethics. But she'd seen the same thing happen to Isabel after criticizing Fraser's new flood control plans. It was obviously a punishment. Set everything down, closed her eyes, massaged her temples, and wondered, not for the first time, how Fraser had consolidated so much invisible power so quickly. How had he done it? Had he in fact done anything at all to claim this incredible lattice of influence? Or had they simply blindly given it to him? There's no talk over here? No? I love Mo. Mo's a good crow. Another in Puebla de Nada character. Wait, those are in a different spot, and also Blue and all them moved again. Birds have definitely moved, so let's go see. They are, as far as I can tell, not indicating something new over there. Okay. Well, let's find Blue and the others. Got the horse out of the water. What happened to Junebug and them? Got a couple specter shadow people over here. Oh. Oh, wait. Nope, we're going this direction. I think I've seen what's happening now. Yep, they're gone now. So it's like the zero. Going in different directions around the circle cause more things to pop up. Yep. We just had to go in the right way. You hear music? Always. Strange to say, but I feel like I've been here before. Anyone else? Oh, is this your place? Weird time for new construction, but what do I know? The house is new. No, this isn't our place. You don't know who lives here? Haven't seen anyone. Or just shrugs. Feels warmer in here somehow, right? Warmer and brighter. Nobody lives here? Well, somebody ordered some furniture. It's actually quite spacious. Hey, you could find a plane. You could fly a plane in here. Light in here is pretty great. What this town needs is a kitchen. So much room, though. We could set up a whole studio. Music studio? Cool. Yeah, lots of room. Plus, everything we record would have bird sounds in it. Kind of a cool signature, right? We could set up a new workshop here. Fix TVs again, or whatever people need. Hell, I could fix toasters. Maybe work on that big video synthesizer thing. Fix that up. You know what this place is? It's a big dog house. A lot of house for one old dog. Oh yeah, how do you like that, old man? So we keep it mostly empty? More room for the dog? Sure, it's a thought, but what else could we do here? There's so much stuff just spread all over the place from the storm. Maybe we could put some of this town's old stuff here, like on display, like a museum or a memorial. So whoever lives here next will know who came before. Think more people will come after these people leave? I guess we'll be the first. Saved what we could. Hey cat, I'll race you. Okay, where to? Pile of mail. I don't know where the mail is. But I don't know where the pile... Oh, I see the pile of mail. All right, Ezra, you win, you win. You knew where you were going. Oh, I guess we won. Huh. I thought we lost. Wow, the town's already cleaned up pretty nice. We watched him. Stood in our own shadow. You deer hunters and talkers walked past, but said nothing to the seer. Didn't even look. She studied the path. This was the path the seer had found in her scrying game. A series of private dice rolls and inscrutable diagrams. At the end of the route, she'd seen a safe, quiet place. Caverns of leathery blackbirds, a lake of eyeless fish, towering flame. Now the driver walked the mounds, memorizing the route. He was almost ready. Hyde lay on his back on the runway, hands folded behind his head, halfway between dreams and the afternoon sun. He entertained the momentary delusion that he'd survived a plane crash, and was vaguely unhappy when the dream faded. Coming into land, he'd slammed into a truck. The driver probably thought the runway was another road. Roads are full of trucks coming and going these days, filling the town with strangers ever since. They couldn't remember any more of the dream. It was fading quickly and irrevertibly. That uniquely frustrating death of past dreams. All the state said they wanted was to knock down some trees, many trees, and build a road tying the small town to the larger web of streets and highways that entombed the rest of the country. But Clyde and his inner circle of stunt pilots turned small mail carriers knew that a road would be the end of their secluded paradise. Still pulling that? Oh, you're pulling the other one now. No, miss, they don't scare me at all. If you meet them, you'd feel the same, I'm sure. I don't believe old George would ever hurt us. Kind of a bit of a bookworm, as far as I can tell. I leave the radio on for him at night. He seems to like the AM call-in shows, but just out of tune. There's about the radio they love. They all love it. To tell you the truth, I feel a little bad I won't be here to care for them anymore. Isn't that something? I'm leaving at sunset. If you like, I'll help you find a bus back to Lithuania, you said? Uncle's very dying. I should be there to see him through it. But with everyone gone, who will feed these ghosts? Really never been a road to this place. Why not? Anxious scraping noises. I understand that one. That's what I figured. An indignant caw. Why? A detailed series of chitters. Yeah, okay. You stick around to help? One confident call. You're right. I'll think about it. Okay then. Guess we better get started. Let's see what we've got over here. Nice little setup you've got. Yeah, it's alright. My afternoon's come and gone right here, listening to the radio, taking a break from some maintenance work. Got a space like this to work on a bike. It's a custom job. The Weird Vector. Can't say that means anything to me. I get bored quick with anything that can't get me closer to heaven. Guess you don't have much use for a bike in a town with no roads. To tell you the truth, I've long suspected the reason Cass never wanted any roads here just to keep the horses safe, and now... Alright. Nothing there right now. Anything up at the house? Nope. Oh, something new. Rita tore up weeds. Elmo stood next to her with a bucket. She passed him the uprooted weeds, and he stuffed them in the bucket. They worked this way for a few hours. Dark clouds drifted slowly closer, but wouldn't arrive until evening. Rita left to get some tea. Elmo sat in the dirt. He pulled up a blade of grass and held it in the path of a ladybug. When it boarded the grass, he lifted them both into the air. He held the bug close in front of his face and tried to count its spots. Rita came back with a plastic jug of sweet tea. They sat and drank for a while and then got back to work. The garden was coming along as well as they could hope, given months of neglect. When the plant shut down, the company abruptly pulled out of the area and took a large part of the town's population with it. This included the Carver family, who attended this garden, the largest, most productive town in town for years. Rita and Elmo worked until it started to rain. Rain washed their sweat into the dirt. Thing just crashed upstairs, worryingly. Anything else? It's one of those things where I spent so long dreading finishing this, and then it just became the anxiety of coming back to it, you know? It's like when you miss a therapy appointment or something, and you end up not wanting to call your therapist to schedule another one because you're anxious and you feel bad. Like that with this, too. Look at this place, the library. What a mess. Basically, like, this building's only next of kin. But I've chosen to be the one to remember it. I'm the designated rememberer. A gallery of obscure corners I revisit in my head each night. Helps me fall asleep. I like that kind of history, the lived-in details. That's how you know people have always been people, always made choices, and nothing was inevitable. Yeah, this is a special place. I feel a little guilty. Maybe some new community will grow up out of the rubble. It's happened before. I hope they have an easier time. Oh, hi. Hey, aren't you... Come on, Night Noise once? Maybe I saw you play somewhere. Oh yeah, we play all over. Talking about the library. We were talking about the people who built this. Is this your family? Junebug looks at Ezra. Yeah, that's right. This is my family now. Ron dug a grave. I don't want these characters to split up. It may have taken me a long time to finish this, but this game has stuck with me for years. And it would feel wrong if they did. Ever since then, I've just been treating it like a little cafe for the town. Oh yeah, you like to cook? Sure. Ooh, that was a big bird. Ezra's brother's back. I'd make you some waffles that'd blow your mind if the power was back on. If you want, and you promise to keep it secret, I'll pass on my waffle recipe before I head out. Why so secretive? Mystery adds to the flavor. Just can't bear the thought of any son of a bitch from that power company eating one of my waffles. Back before the power company pulled out, I was in fear for my life half the time. Well, I know I'm not sticking around. You think he'll do anything with this place? Hey, people gotta eat, right? Well, some people. Well, the old town's all leaving and everybody's coming in. 3A, lay paper flat. 3B, bring bottom corner up to the top right corner. 3C, curse with firm, steady pressure along diagonal fold. Nikki applied only gentle pressure. Looser flowers felt more alive. Rolled her wrist. It was the 6th hour of her assigned company store shift, and she made dozens of flowers. Ron had bought a bouquet and cleaned out their stock that afternoon. Let's say company store. 11. Repeat steps 4A through 7 for each petal, taking care not to rip the filaments from step 9. Company store had used to have dedicated staff until the civic responsibility plan a few years back. Everyone took 1 or 2 shifts a week on a mandatory volunteer basis. Huh. A commotion outside caught Nikki's attention. Men yelling, blows landing. She put down her work and stepped outside just in time to see the crowd disperse. Pet the cat. Oh, hi, Kitty. All right. Let's see. Clyde and Cass sat cross-legged on the shade of the light aircraft. Cass shuffling cards, Clyde absently flipping through a stack of unopened letters. Cass played cards and told fortunes with the same deck. Sometimes she'd switch it up mid-game or mid-divination, so you never knew whether you were winning or losing, or if good luck in the game meant bad luck in other parts of your life. She predicted the decline of the circus, of course. And of course, nobody had believed her. There were 3 dervish brothers. 2 were women. The oldest had flown a reconnaissance plane at the tail end of the war, then returned home to teach his younger sisters the art of trick flying. None of them were gifted pilots, but they were fearless. Demand for aerial stunts had faded almost completely, many of their company having died or aged out of the profession. Clyde and Cass found for their remaining pilots a steady flow of contract work delivering mail to remote rural areas. This place was abandoned. Cass's cars predicted they'd be here for quite a while. More stuff keeps getting stacked up in the house. I'll miss them for sure. Beautiful creatures. So thoughtful. I bet. Where do you think he'll go? Yeah, hard to say. Everybody's leaving. Not that I blame them. Sometimes you only need a few people. Oh, look at this. Let's do the videotape. Oh, movies? Could be. Showed a lot of them on the station. Probably some weird art video, statistically speaking. Emily pulls a piece of slate adorned with a partial circuit diagram out of the rubble. Hey, I've got one of those. It's, Actually, yeah, let's say it's part of the image processor. This is part of James's schematic for the sand and image processor. Damn, this was valuable information. Very little I can salvage here. I wouldn't mean anything anyway. It's kind of a package deal. Need the tapes and the station and the people, and if one part is missing, the whole thing falls apart. Where are you flying to? Flying, huh? Just checking to see if everything's working okay. Oh, she woke up. They haven't progressed yet. Wait, what happened? Oh, okay. It was just a raccoon. $6 feet? That's the standard. Standard for people anyway, but... maybe I ought to stick to traditional death out of respect. Is that respect? Treat them like us? Not like us? Or is it more respectful to treat them like what they were? What are we burying here anyway? Is it them or us? Or some mix of both? Well, I knew damn sure what I was pulling out of the water. It got so deep so fast. It shouldn't have been that deep here. But there. And I know who to blame, I tell you what. Those greedy sons of bitches had finished that drainage ditch when they were supposed to. Well, I should put some of that bile into digging these holes. Oh. He's gonna go in and learn how to make pancakes. Weird just being a cat. Just running around as a cat. Trying to figure out where I'm even supposed to go. Oh, wow, he got really far down there all of a sudden. Let's keep going around, I guess. Wait, that scene's playing again, which means that... did I go the wrong way? Maybe I have to go back now? I think I just moved things backwards. Okay, let's do a couple more rotations. Wait. Okay. Nope. It's gonna be incidental dialogue that we can't. That'll just loop. Let's make another trip around. See if anything major changes. Okay, we're back to Ezra being there. Okay, so we haven't found something on this. Okay, so they're back to the raccoon. Huh. Where do we need to go? Rita lived in the church for a while. Okay, yeah. I think we need to make some more circles. Oh. I upset something in there. Okay. I seem to have upset them. Whatever they are. I am not sure. Oh, nothing up here? You know, I haven't seen Mo in a bit. Anything in the library? Nope. It's weird that I am, like, completely transfixed by this. I just realized I am literally just a cat running around listening to, like, reading dialogue, but it's been an hour and it feels like it's been a couple minutes. I am utterly transfixed by this. Maybe I have to meow at all the places that I can meow. Oh, wait. Time seems to be going forward. No, never mind. It got brighter again. I thought it was getting darker. I know they said something about dusk being when ceremonies happening. Oh. I accidentally hit the Y button. Let's listen through the dialogue till we can find where we need to see. I really like this nice. It has an aura. Know what I mean? An aura. Yeah. Like, it wasn't exactly used to cut apples. It's made for greater things. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Oh, I see. That's what we were missing. The seer huddled in a small cave. Deer hunters ran by, shielded their eyes from the torrential rain. Must have looked like she was taking shelter. She was waiting for the water to rise up and envelop her. Wedged her leg and shoulder into rocky corners, settling in. The floor was slick and muddy. She had a feeling of drifting with the water, like the cave was a cramped boat. She closed her eyes. He wondered where the driver was now. If he had found the end of the route. Was he on his way back? Or had he been lost underground? Either way, it was too late. She thought back to the first flood, long before her birth. A flood that she'd only seen in dice rolls. She stayed there for a while, and then opened her eyes again. Now the water was crossing her heart. She took the game pieces from her bag and released them gently into the flood. Okay, our next little bit. So we know who the seer was. Now I'm just wondering what... It just hit me that... Old man's gone. Forgive me for not remembering everybody's names. It's been a long time. Connor, right? Conway? Conway. The old man. Main character, the character you start as, is gone. Company took him. And I just realized I don't think he's ever coming back. Anything back here? I don't think we've ever been into the garage. Conway? Conway. I think it was Conway. It's definitely a C name. Not 100% sure which one. Connor, Conrad, Conway. Oh. New? Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Let's keep looking. Oh, there's a bunch of cats. I didn't notice those before. These two frozen? Need to find... next place to talk to or listen to something. But I genuinely don't know where. Wait. Okay, so it's a frog in the smoker. I guess that doesn't really help anything, but at least we know something's there. I hear static. How did you get inside the... You know what? I'm not gonna ask. Where do I need to talk to somebody next? Well, let's make a few round trips, unless we can spot something. I don't see a outline of Seer anymore. Nobody's standing over here anymore either. Which means things are still changing. This changed, because Ezra's no longer here. Keep making circles. Still don't know where Mo went either. Back, so... Either we've gone back or we've moved stuff forward again. I'm not sure. Okay, you're back again now too, which means I think we're going backwards. Yeah, I think maybe we have to go counterclockwise now. Let's give it a shot. Can't hurt. Just a timing? Like, I am very confused. What is it? Oh. Found one of our dice. Oh. It's Conway's jacket. It's the dice he found at the beginning of the game. Please do, Bob. I mean, same, though. Yeah, but raccoon. Good bot. Okay. Oh, hi, Kitty. Love how these people just talk to the cat like it's a person. A fanciful meow. Okay, I guess that's everything we could do there. Wondering if I accidentally broke them by going back and forth too many times or something. I love how everybody just... Yep, nope. Nervo Circle Sappho. Cersei Sappho. Did you just find lesbian... Big lesbian compound. Very good. Very good. Okay. Let's go see what you have to say. Well, it finally gave way, but you did good work. It's not your fault. They didn't let you finish, that's all. They let you finish. Oh, forget about it. Place would be dry as a bone. Okay. Guess let's listen to these two. I guess we should have been doing this the whole time. You could fire somewhere if you wanted to, though, right? Oh. Well, I guess he's leaving. Oh, actually, though. You are not getting nearly enough speed to take off, my guy. I guess he's not quite on the runway yet. Am I too close? Oh. Hey, he's checking the wings. And the tail. Okay. Actually just gonna take off and leave. And it died. Well, all right. Well, that's bust. Stop digging. Did you fall over, dude? Oh. I guess it's evening. Okay. Guess it's time to bury the past. Hey all. Thanks for sticking around for this. I know we all got places to, well, if anybody still needs somewhere to go, be sure and speak up, okay? I think Ron's heading through the woods tonight, back to the road if you want to caravan. Staying in? Yeah, sure. I'll stay. I think we can build something here again. Place has good bones. For now, though, we have some friends to bury. The neighbors. Nikki has a poem, and I have a song. If anyone wants to say anything, though, I'll go first. Neighbors were kind, gentle, beautiful horses. I used to go on walks with the silver one, out in the woods by... Why didn't anybody ever give them names? Silver one. Well, I guess he was gray, but his coat looked silver in the light. I always called him that in my head. The other one is the other one. And I loved these horses, but you never know it if you heard me talk about them like that. I'm sorry, Silver One and Other One. Sorry I didn't have better names for you. Deserved better names. Also, I'm sorry I'm so bad at this. Anybody else have anything to say? We didn't give them names because they weren't ours to give. The horses were here before us, you know. Came with the people from Central America. You know, the Utopians, the people of nothing. People of nothing arrived by horseback in October. Their first experiment was to free the horses. That was generations ago. People and horses. I don't know when we started calling them the neighbors. We've just called them the people, I think. The only consistent residents of this place for over 100 years. Now they're all gone. We're the people now. We got something to say. Just want to say these horses used to crap on my floors, but it never bothered me too much. Never mentioned it to anyone, and didn't want to make a thing out of it. But if we're clearing the air, well, that happened and it's okay. I mean, recently too. I was cleaning up horse crap just a couple days ago. But I'm saying it was okay. Would have been okay if any of you wanted to crap on my floors. I just want to say that. I would have cleaned up after any of you. If you crapped on my floor. Thanks, Ron. Okay, I guess we'd better move on. Nikki, you ready? Thanks for sticking around. Like Emily said, it's good to have you all here for this. I think the neighbors would have liked this. All of us gathered here. They like to be around people. Maya, you and our other visitors might not have known about the out-of-towner. Came here to work for the company, to dig a ditch. The company worked him good and hard and for less than he was worth. But it wasn't enough. They had used him up completely. After that, we became ungovernable. First out of shame, then grief, then anger. Wanted to write this poem because the neighbors led me through that time. This is a poem for the neighbors, but it's also for this town. Yeah, we're gonna bury this town today when we bury these horses. Same thing. We're gonna bury these horses, and what do you think will happen next? We'll all walk out into the woods and leave this place empty. No, I guess some of us might stay and build again. That's alright. Couldn't be me. Try is your birthright. If you do stay, you'll be building on top of a grave. That's true anywhere. The whole world is built on top of graves. Look for me under your bootsoles, as the fella says. We who stayed in shame to penance pay, hope to find mercy right where we sinned. As hopes are withered, no mercy left. Who could forgive us now we've buried our merciful friends? Our neighbors were the best of us, of course. It's always so. Better selves, clearer of ourselves. We can see their glory glow. They glow now underground, our friends with love. Our neighbors left us here, though not alone. Friends have gone, we hope one day to go. Below the earth in damp torchlit caves, some other cherished fools will build their home. Buried the horses.
I've heard of a land of joy and peace and wonderful life, a beautiful place of mansions fair and skies so bright, where all who believe the Savior dear forever shall stay. And having been saved by grace divine, I'm going that way. I'm going that way. I'm going that way. Yes, dear, the Savior I adore is with me each day. I'm clinging to Him and never to stray, just singing praises all day long. I'm going that way. Well, glorious news I tell and sing as onward I go. For those who are still astray in sin, my Savior may know. I want them to sing that praise above some beautiful day. For glory to Him who died for me, I'm going that way. I know I shall meet Him at the gate when trials are past. I know I shall meet Him face to face in glory at last. Oh, I believe that when we meet, well done, He'll say, while trusting my soul redeemed in love. I'm going that way. I'm going that way. I'm going that way. Yes, dear, the Savior I adore is with me each day. I'm clinging to Him and never to stray, just singing praises all day long. I'm going that way.
If they'd just cut the game right there, it would have been... it's dissatisfying. Thanks for joining me on this. If you are somehow somebody who watched that first episode from, what, 6 years ago, and you're still here, thank you. And even if you just saw this today, thank you. Not burying the neighbors yet. I think I'm gonna leave this one here. Because I think that's the ending I need. So if you want to see the entertainment and here and there along the Echo and Pueblo de Nada and whatever that unmarked one is, pick up the game for yourself. It's more than worth it. Have a nice night, everybody. I'll see ya.